why are TikTok influencers always crazy on TikTok live? Like, it's wild. The hustle is wild. I'm like, half the time I'm not hearing what because I'm like, calm down. Why are you rushing to have a conversation with me? Follow my gift. Stop asking. I'm like,
there is a new one now.
What's the new one?
Thank you. Oh, Rose. Gang, gang. Oh, balloon. Pop, pop.
Hey, God, I beg. The world of social media is ever evolving, ever changing, and I just feel like, you know, it's great what's happening with social media in 21st century. I don't even know if to call this century the 21st century or not, but like, you know, it is what it is. Not just the Gen Zs, you know, the millennials, the boomers, everybody's just getting hooked on social media. I know that there's this one app that gained prominence, I think that was in 2020 when COVID hit, and ever since then it's just been growing in leaps and bounds. Now don't forget that it was actually existing before COVID, right? But when COVID happened, it just blew up, ladies and gentlemen. And I can say that, you know, beating my chest because I was one of the beneficiaries of just how big, you know, that app is, or rather is, to be honest. I'm talking about TikTok, right? And yeah, that brings me to my guest for today. She is, you know, one of the big things on TikTok. Her engagements are wild. I have with me in the studio TikTok influencer and creator extraordinaire, ladies and gentlemen, Pearl Ademola. What's your handle on TikTok?
Justpearlna.
Justpearlna, ladies and gentlemen. You better follow the handle. It's on your screen now. Follow Justpearl. How far now? How you doing?
I'm alright.
Okay, red hair. Love it. You look
you.
Nice. All right,
Okay.
let's just get straight to it, right? I know that, I mean, for most creators and like influencers on whatever app it is that you influence on or you create for, we really never plan this thing. Some people plan and say, oh, I want to be an influencer, I'm going to strategize on all of that. You know, some people do that. I didn't. Some people, most of the guys I know and girls I know really didn't. It just happened like that. So for you, did you actually set out to be a creator and an influencer? And if yes, when did that happen? And when did you just blow up on TikTok?
Okay, I've always liked entertainment.
Okay.
And I think I started when I was like 14, 15.
Ooh.
Yeah, I worked as a presenter for an online TV before they moved. Then 2020, I saw TikTok. I wasn't really feeling
during
it,
COVID, Abby?
Yeah, during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone was blown and I was just in my house doing nothing. So I just gave up. Then last year, there was a trending topic about he's this guy that was like, I think he made a comment about the Indian tribe. He made a very funny video. So they dragged him and everyone was just talking about how it was unfair. So I made a video about it in my bedroom. And when I checked, I saw 100 views. I was like, just like the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I slept. I woke up and I saw like 100K.
Stop. In one night?
In one night.
What did you say in the video?
Okay. So I said he got what he deserved. Because you don't just come for an entire race just because you are a content creator and you think it's funny. And I even told him to take it off. He was adamant. He said no. He gave a very weird apology.
Oh, and he's just the international guy, the dark skinned guy. Oh, I remember that.
Then he came to my comment section.
He did?
Yes.
I said what?
It was just like, he gave one weird comment like that. You know, like, I'm a hater or something. But at least I got the followers. So I just started talking from them. So I started from relationship dramas, talking about men, basically.
All right. My gender. Okay.
Yeah, your gender. There's a lot to say. Then right now, people just send me their stories, and I feel like it's good.
Oh, well, that's nice. So you created like a whole niche for yourself.
Yes.
So it wasn't even planned. You just saw something and were like, this is so annoying.
Yes.
Let me just lend my voice to this thing, and then poof. Wow.
That
and then you
happened.
now say, this engine is moving. Let's keep
That's why I'm
chuckling.
creating every day. Even when
Wow.
I'm tired, I just have to create. So my account is like a year old, and
How many followers now?
240.
Stop, in 1 year.
Yeah, people have more.
Yeah, people's goal low in 1 year. So no, that's a big. No, I say it's a big deal. It's a big deal because it is 1 year old, 200K plus followers, and you are not doing the stereotype. You're not doing comedy. You're not selling sex. You're talking about issue. You're doing stuff that you used to do on the online television station, for example. If they were Sarah, you know what I mean. You're a presenter.
Yeah,
It's what you enjoy doing. You're just talking about issues. And now people are sending you their stories and you're talking about it.
If you hear those stories.
I can only imagine. I can imagine what you're going through.
Oh, yes.
You'd be like, I didn't sign up for this craziness. What is going on?
It's a lot.
Wow.
Your gender, precisely.
I see, even if I tell a woman I'm not to me, let's not even go there. But women should have showed me shaggy. But yeah, that's really cool. But would you say that it is? Are there days when you're done? Like you're just like, this. I don't know if I can continue this.
Maybe a day I just like, maybe I'm just tired and I feel like, okay, because I create content by 11 a.m., 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. So like 3 in a day, sometimes 2.
Why the specific times though?
Time where I blow now.
Your peak period. You even know when you, hey, friend is killing me. You even know the time where the video went. So you have to maintain that consistency as well.
Yes. It's a lot though. It's a lot of work. Sometimes I go out at night and when I'm about to sleep around 3 a.m. I would have to just use my makeup to create content before I sleep because
that makeup can always content going on. That is a lot of work.
Then going through stories, like I can read like 3 to 4 before I pick one, and I have over 200 in my DM right now. Over 200 stories. It's a lot of work.
I mean, but you're even lucky that I kind of feel like you're lucky that people even send you stories. Because what if they not sending you stories?
Right?
Let's go and research stories. But your stress is just, which one do I pick? Okay, let's read like 10. We'll
just
pick
like
one from
that, yes.
But that is so cool. I'm going to follow you and start checking out your videos because I really need to. I want to hear those weird so I'm talking about weird stories and I like that this is your niche as a creator. What is the weirdest so far story for you that you're like, wait, like what in God's name is this?
There's a lot. Okay, the one I shared yesterday, she took an oath with an ex-boyfriend and now it is affecting her current boyfriend. So you can imagine suffering for something you don't even know.
Hold up. You said she took an oath.
Yes.
With her ex-boyfriend.
That used to beat her. She did not even say, she said flog. He used to flog me.
He used to flog her.
He would take her to the bush and flog her. Like sometimes when I create content and I talk about stories, people be like, this thing is too, it's just a lie, you're making them. I be like, I wish you can see what is in my DM. Like,
stop.
The guy flogs her. Then after flogging, there was a time he flogged. Then he was trying to apologize. She was going back to school. Then he said he feels like she's going to break up with him when she gets back to school. So in order to promise him and comfort him, she needs to take an oath.
That she won't leave him.
That she will not leave him now. So they did.
That's blood oath.
Blood. According to her, they just poked their thumb. I don't know. I think all these things are very, she said they poked their thumbs, they
put it together
and all that. Now, when she met her current boyfriend,
so she broke up with that one?
She broke up with him after he stabbed her. So apparently, yes, it did stab her. Before she woke up that, no, I'm gonna die. Then the new boyfriend she started dating, she said it was very okay when they started, like it was financially okay. Yeah. But now he doesn't even have 1,000 naira.
What?
Yeah, and while they were taking the oath, the things they said was that if we ever go in different relationships, it will not be well with the person. It will not be well. We might just suffering for something. Does the
new boyfriend know?
It doesn't. Now she's feeling guilty. She's even giving me advice. Advise people in your comment section not to take oath. Like it's a lot.
What in God's name? I'm sorry. I can only imagine what the other things that you read. Ridiculous stuff.
No, I've read crazy things. There was one that today I had not posted. This married woman. She's not even married. Now, she has been with him for 19 years? He did not marry her. And she has 3 boys for him.
19 years.
Yeah, she's 30. She was actually not even, she was talking about this. She came on my live and she was sharing. She was not even ashamed. She needed to talk. She built 7 houses for him with his money, of course. Okay. But it was in the US. He was in the US, then he moved to Canada. Okay. Then he would send her money to build for him. She would build 7 houses. Now, when he came to Nigeria, she found out that he went to Ilorin to go get married to a girl of 20-something. Then she now checked his box and she saw that he had documents that he was preparing for his kids to come to Canada without her.
After 19 years. And giving birth to 3. But hold on, but how was she giving birth to 3? 3.
He
How
will
did she
come
go
to
back?
Nigeria.
And now can go back.
Yeah.
Hey.
And you know the craziest thing is he's an Indomie man.
Okay, like 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes
Hey.
even long.
Hey, way.
So I'm wondering how he wants to satisfy his newlywed wife.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is hey, I don't envy you at this point. I need to go on your video and like binge watch your videos. I feel like I'm gonna have a good laugh.
Yes,
What?
you will. It's
This is crazy.
It's a lot.
Okay, so now I'm forced to now ask, because when you digest all, and by the way, is it all like weird stories that you tell, or do you tell some like good stories as well? Or because I mean the weird stories will give you the clicks, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Are they all like
I
weird stories?
prefer the weird ones.
Great.
Yeah.
So my question now is this: how do you detoxify? Because it's one thing to read the stories and just say, "Hey, yeah, wow," comment and move on. It's another thing to read it, digest it, understand it, now set ring light and phone, and now have to now tell the story to your followers in a way that they really get the gist.
Yeah.
And those kind of things, they stick with you. And you might think that you might not realize it, but even in your day-to-day like relations with people, you remember you see somebody act like a person, you're like, now this kind of story, where this kind of person tell me. How do you let go? Like, how do you clean your mind?
To an extent, all these things, they kind of influence me.
Yeah, because I mean,
I see things differently.
yes, you should.
When I'm talking to someone, like, I just, I don't know. I just like find myself bringing these stories into,
the scenario.
Yeah, I just find a way to relate. I mean, this guy wants to run me streets. So, well, I just don't like to. I think my personal life is different from my social life.
Right. Okay.
That's one thing I told myself from the start. So, in as much as it could influence to an extent, I try to remind myself that, okay, this is just, this is different from you. Don't put yourself in this person's shoes. Then how I select how to get the story that would catch people's attentions. It's a hard work. So I have to like read. I don't read. I just get like the main point. So I'll use that as a heading. Because I have to be like, my boyfriend said he's no longer interested in relationship. Story time.
Okay.
Yes, I have to get the main point.
Yeah, of the story.
Yes.
And then go.
I can read like 3, 4. I feel like, nah. Imagine an 18-year-old girl telling me her boyfriend is breaking up with her. So what should I do?
Exactly.
So I just like read. It could even be the last part that I would see. The main
Something
thing, yeah.
Okay, so, but you really have to just read it to understand it.
To.
Now, to the question I really want to ask, because I feel I have made a video about it. My friends have spoken about it. We have not really hushed, but we've just mentioned it in places. I've seen it. Why are TikTok influencers always crazy on TikTok Live? Like, it's wild. The hustle is wild. I'm like, I have to tell. I'm not hearing what you're. I'm like, calm down. Why are you rushing to have a conversation with me? Follow my gift. Stop. I'm like,
there is a new one now.
What's the new one?
Thank you. Oh, Rose. Gang. Oh, balloon. Pop.
Hey, God, I beg. Please. What do you guys? What is that?
On a good day, you could make 5K in one live.
$5K?
Yes.
Stop it.
I'm not capping right now.
By doing pum balloon pum.
They're sending you gifts like that. So like when they send you gifts, you announce the gifts they send.
Okay.
So everyone wants to be announced.
Right.
Imagine going on a live and you're seeing 2K viewers and you send a rose like, oh, thank you, Rose. Oh, balloon, pop. Oh, gang.
It's so funny, honestly speaking. So you can make that much money.
Yeah, you can. The highest I've made, sorry to cut you off, is on a TikTok live in a week was $500. And that is
good. That's not bad money.
It's not. But it's a lot of work. Being on the live. Then I wake up 11 a.m., go on live till 4.
Till 4 a.m.
Till 4. No,
4 p.m.
11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah. I'll know it though.
Doing what?
Talking. They start sending me roses.
11, 12, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's like 6 hours. So in that particular live that you did for 6 hours, how much did you make from that live? Not the cumulative now, 1 week.
Maybe like $100.
That's a lot of talking for $100. What?
Well, at that time, yeah, I didn't have as much followers. I think I had like 80K there.
Okay.
Yeah. But
so as the followers increase?
I haven't gone live. It's work.
It's a lot of stress.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
So how does I want to understand the mechanics of the live. Sorry, I'm still on that live issue.
Right.
So how do you calculate it? What gives you because you said $100, so that means you're calculating now. So what will give you $1? What will give you 50 cents? What will give you $2? How does it work?
Okay, it depends on what they send you. On TikTok now, there are like different gifts. There is rose. There is lion is what everyone is fighting for. I think lion is like 30,000 coins. So 30,000 coins could be like $200,
right,
or $300.
And somebody will
and somebody will just send to you. Somebody can send you 5. Someone can say, sometimes it's a competition.
Right.
Like I'm the top, because on TikTok you see the topmost gifters, 3 of them. So everyone wants to get to that. Do you get? So if you're there, people that are coming on the live, they are automatically following you first.
Okay, as a top gifter.
As a top gifter, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh. But
So-
when I was
Go. I'm sorry.
okay, it's alright. When I was doing my live, my own was just competition. Everyone was just like, everyone. It's just competition, Sha. That's what I feel.
So does TikTok as an app have their top gifters of the app, or is it per influencer? For example, on your TikTok live, someone who's gifted the most will show that this person is a top gifter on this live.
Yes.
So that's when people say, "Oh, follow my top gifter, follow my top gifter," right?
No, it is per the live. Oh.
Per live, okay,
yes.
per live.
But like other people have, I think there is a thing called rank.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are an active gifter, there's a rank you would be on. So when you join people's live, it just maybe they know or something, but there is a rank. There is like rank for gifters.
And so the top gifters are also popular on the app because I mean, if you're a top gifter, influencers will want you to be on their live, right?
The ones that know you. It's not like you're
Right.
gifting everybody.
Okay.
You could have favorite TikTokers that you just go on their live.
Right.
Yeah. So when you come on their live, they already see that, oh, this person is here. Oh, you people follow him.
So that they will give them something.
Now, so when the person hears, oh, follow him, he said this way now.
Hey, I got that big.
One lion for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. Like you really have to be like aware of what you're doing. So what does it even take to? So that means you have to have money to even be a gifter.
You buy now.
You would buy the coins from the app.
Yes, it is money, oh. I know someone that recharges like 10K. Like, hey, God.
Just to be a top gifter.
To gift, yes. Just
Yeah.
buy 10K, gift.
So then how do influencers cash out? Like is there a portal where you can cash what you made
Yes.
from TikTok?
PayPal.
PayPal. Fantastic. Wow. Now I understand why everybody wants to
It's money.
camp
Oh.
on TikTok. That's interesting. Who's your apart from and you're a great creator, but like who else do you like on the app on TikTok?
All of them.
Or who's your best? Who is your favorite creator on TikTok? It could be international. It could be whatever.
I think it's a makeup artist like that. Michaela, she's not a Nigerian. Yeah.
She does makeup
like,
content.
But like other Nigerian TikTokers, I'm just not really
Into
closer to anyone because
I know that because I've heard that there's like a TikTok clique.
yeah.
They are cliques,
Yeah, they are cliques. I don't really like cliques. They just have a way of sizing you up, and I don't know. I don't like that setting. And if you have an event or a TikTok occasion where you meet other TikTokers, everyone is just forming. Like, yeah, don't let me talk to this person. I'm bigger than this person. I have more followers than this. Oh God.
Have you been to anyone before?
Yes.
And that's what it. So what are the cliques on TikTok? Because I've heard a few names that I don't even understand. So they were just telling me about them.
Yeah.
They say one house of what? They were just from.
Oh, those ones.
Those are cliques too.
Yeah, they are cliques, but like I don't think all of them are functioning anymore. The one that is still trying to function as a group is just the gang, but they don't really create more content like that.
Right. Okay, I know the gang.
Other houses.
So what's even the benefit of the clique in the first place? That when you post something, we'll all come there or like.
Yes, engagement. Like when you
Right.
post, I can help you repost. If people see you in my video, they're like, oh, okay, they know themselves. Oh, and friendships also like boost your followers on TikTok. If you're like a clique, yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Let's see what they're about. Let's follow all of them and be hearing the gist that's inside.
Yes.
It's like a whole community. You get like,
TikTok. Hey, TikTok is a community. TikTok is a
I ever
lot.
heard of something called like TikTok managers and stuff.
Yes.
What's that one again?
Management. The way babies is managing them, Ira. They have their own management. Yes.
Hey.
The management gets them jobs.
Okay, like ads and stuff.
Yes.
Right.
So when artists want to promote their music, they contact they contact the particular management they want to use. If you like maybe Chloe, Samuel, Beauty Goddess, and co, you contact their management. Then the management will tell you, okay, aside from Chloe, we have other people in the management like that we're managing. So to push your music, you have to like use all of them because they have different contents they create. Do you get? So that's how management works.
And then money comes in as well.
Yeah, they pay the management pays them. Each one of them has different rates.
Okay, because of the number of followers that they each have as well.
Yes, and
Right.
the influence they have.
So do you have any manager?
Nope.
You are self-managing.
Yep.
So outside live, how else do you monetize?
Ads.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you've run
I
some
run-
ads before. What kind of ads have you run in the past?
Clothing lines,
Mhm.
makeup, hair, affiliate marketing, digital
Right.
marketers, and so on.
What's the list you've taken for an ad? List though. I didn't say the most expensive.
No, sometimes I used to regret not having a management because I have PTIs. It's more to, bro, please.
Money.
So, yes, I'm okay. Do you want to give me
That was the list. Okay. List.
I don't know what the list is because sometimes I could just be in a good mood.
What's the most you've charged?
Per content 150.
Okay, per video.
Yeah, per video.
150k. Fantastic. All right, so let's talk to. You're a big creator, so I'm sure that you have heard things about yourself. Do you understand? That you're like, where is this coming from? Like, I don't have a management. I'm not in any clique or any house. Why are you guys talking about me? What is? Because I always say that there's scandals. And honestly speaking, when my friends send me, so I have 2 younger sisters, right? And they are obsessed with. I feel like they might even know you. They're obsessed with TikTok, and we're just staying on maybe on the WhatsApp group or something. And they're like, oh my god, this gist, and they're going on and on, back and forth. Some of them because they are really on TikTok. And I'm like, what this? I'm big on Instagram, right? I like Instagram, like that's where I stay. I'm like, this gist is not on Instagram. I don't know it. If it's on Instagram, I don't know anything about it. And they're like, are you serious? It's big. It's on TikTok. I'm like, okay, let me even go. What do I search for? And when I search for it, honestly, it's a whole fiasco, right? So. What is that thing that you have heard about yourself on the app, right? That you're like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
Everything I've heard about myself, I know what they're talking about.
Oh, you do? And so what are the things that you've heard?
They just be like, because the content I started with then was about men and dragging, not like dragging, just dragging the irresponsible ones. They just be like, oh, you're shattered, you're broken, you cannot find a boy, all those kind of just like. But aside that, I think the people that really get their gist viral are those cliques. It could be someone in the yes, no, yeah. So you cannot tell me, oh, this person's nude leaked and it's from a stranger. No, it's from your clique now. The person that has access to it. That's why I don't really like to do cliques.
Right. Has anybody stopped your bag before? By bag, I mean like maybe a job was supposed to come to you and then on the line it just doesn't come to you anymore. And then maybe from whatever sources you hear that, oh, is this person who maybe is a creator as well, or you heard,
Yes.
I want to just what happened?
Okay, so like I got contacted. We want to run this, that. It all falls back to the management. I think because I don't have a management, I'm just So they just be like, why do you want to like do this? I have other people under my management that
Are better.
Yeah, and if you use my management, you even get like this person, other than.
Ha! I need to catch up with this TikTok thing. Who is the biggest on TikTok now? Like biggest TikTok female creator? Nigerian.
Okay, yeah. Followers does not determine how big you are.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there was a recent award show that this person has like 7 million.
Which
this
one
person
is that?
has.
Which award show?
I think was it Pulse?
Okay.
I think it was Pulse TV. Pulse Nigeria.
Yeah, the social media award one.
Yes, social media awards.
Okay.
So the influencer of the year, I think the female Chloe won it, the way she won last year's own. But apparently, Purple Speedy has more followers than Chloe. She even has like 3 times more followers.
Okay.
So Chloe has like 2 point something. Speedy has like 7 million.
Right.
I feel like see if they like a particular person, they will just devote their time
Yeah.
and attention. So the people that wanted Chloe to win, she has a bigger fan base, but Purple has large followers. So they were like, we want Chloe to win, we want Chloe to win. Started collecting different people's phones. Yes, just to go and vote. Buy different SIM cards just to vote. So right now, by the awards, I'll say Chloe.
Hey.
Yeah,
What kind of content does she create?
She dances.
Oh, is it? And Purple Speedy does what?
She dances too.
Okay, I can see the competition that would be there.
Yeah, I feel like Purple Speedy is more of a professional dancer than Chloe is. On TikTok, there is dancer and there is TikTok dancer.
Oh, TikTok
Yeah.
challenge dancers,
Yes.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
That will create like all those challenges and stuff. But then they're the ones that actually know the. So Purple Speedy is the one who knows like the dance thing, and what's her name? Chloe is the one who knows the dance.
Any one of them, or anyone can just come with anything.
Oh, okay.
Anyone can start it. I can start the challenge like this,
Right.
and yeah.
It's a fly.
So anyone can just come up. with
Okay, so
challenges.
but between Purple Speedy and
Chloe.
Chloe, who is the TikTok dancer and who is the professional?
They both started as TikTok dancers.
Okay.
I feel like Purple Speedy moves with more dancers than Chloe does.
Right.
Yes. So she got professional with the dance moves and all that. Yeah.
Right. So I hear you now. Okay, fantastic. So let's talk about, things that I don't know, like things that we don't know about TikTok influencing. You know why I'm saying this? Because I mean, with my let's say idea or like insight on Instagram and how Instagram influencing works, and some things that when people talk about like, hopefully you guys knew. Do you understand? So with TikTok, what are those things that we don't know that really goes down like behind the scenes that sometimes you're like, if only you guys know about this thing and this is how it works. It'll be easier or it's not be easier.
TikTok is a very weird apple. You can blow and you cannot blow. If you blow, you blow. If you not blow, you not blow.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes I feel like copying people's content, like it's not really going to fly. Then I really don't know if there is anything. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Aside the fact that just find your niche. Nothing really special. If you just blow, you blow. If you not blow, you not blow. Those videos you think might not go viral could be the ones that would. Yeah.
And so your category is saying that there's no templates to making it big on TikTok. Just create and hope for the best.
And be consistent.
Yes,
because you could create one night to go viral. The next one you 200 views.
Right. So you have to keep looking for that magic.
Let them see your face
Consistently.
Let them see your face.
Okay, yes. It's called for the FYP page. Is that what it's called?
Yes, FYP.
That app, Sha. It's well. All right. So let's talk about the things that challenge you, basically. I know. TikTok, social media is not real life. Do you understand?
Yes.
And sometimes we can get immersed in social media that we forget that, these things really sometimes don't apply. Except maybe when you're monetizing and things like that. So for you, what are the things that really challenge you as a creator in this, space?
Management.
Right, okay.
Yes, that's another problem.
Why are you looking for the management now?
I don't know if I am. That's the thing.
But if it's a challenge, you should now.
Yes, it's a challenge. And at the same time, I don't really like it.
You don't want to share your money?
Not that. Not that. Like, I know people that are under management and yes, the money comes in, they like it. But at the same time, the people you're under the same management with, they just size you up. Do you get, like, how could we be on the same management, under the same management, and you're like, I have 500k followers, so we're not really on the same. Like, why? It's not that deep. You're getting paid, I'm getting paid. So sometimes, I wish I had a management. If I wanted one, I would have gotten one.
Yeah.
If I was desperate for one. I'm just really indifferent. So management is also an issue. Yeah, I just wish maybe the management could find a way to make all of them feel like they're equal, regardless of the followers you have.
Right.
So it has its own advantage and disadvantage.
Right.
Then what else? Sometimes you could create content because you're a known face. Does not mean your video would always go viral. Sometimes I'll wake up and see 4K views. I'll be sad.
Are you
I feel like I'm losing it, but then if it was a random person, imagine having a video that has over 2 million views. then you have one that has like 3K. You just want to give up now. You
Yeah.
just lose the vibe. I'll continue. I could see 4K the next day. I'll continue again, 5K. Then the next I'll just like, I'm at 2 million. I'm like, okay. So
you get up to 2 million views on some of your videos.
Yeah, more than.
Wow.
So consistency, basically. Another thing.
Wow. Amazing. That's good engagement. So what's the average? How many comments do you average in a week? 1,000, 2,000.
Yeah, I'm like 4,000
if you add all them together. That's really nice. Okay, so have you ever been I've seen people influencers on the app who have gone on trips, who have gone on somewhere like TikTok takes them to places and like just takes care of them, and have you gone there for any of those things before?
With the management, no, but personal trips, yes.
I mean, use your money obviously though.
Yeah.
But I'm saying TikTok sponsoring. No, because
TikTok does not sponsor, huh?
It's the management that sponsors.
You run ads now. It's like, okay, it's like you're running an ad for a particular brand, so they will pay maybe like you pay maybe 60% or 70%, and that remaining ad money is what they would
use for the trip.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people say, "Oh, TikTok flew me to Uganda, Nairobi."
Really?
Yeah, and it was all over. Like, I mean, because he does Instagram content as well, so that's why I saw it. It was like, "Oh, TikTok flew us to,"
No, I feel like most times they pay. They pay, but they don't just pay the full money. It could be a collaboration with the travel agency.
Right.
Yes.
But then because TikTok brought it,
yeah.
they say TikTok
Do you think TikTok will send you a DM and say I want to fly?
Okay. I like that insight. Fine. So basically, your only challenge, like you said, is just you wish that everybody could just,
Yeah.
not size people up and just do the work and just be happy.
Yes. That's why most times I don't really see myself as a regular TikToker. So if I go to events like that, I know that okay, I'm here because of TikTok, but I don't let it get into my head. I just start, if there is a need for a vibe, I'll just start. I just don't let it get to me.
But do they walk up to you sometimes and tell you, "Oh, hi, I know you from TikTok"? Or
Yes. So I used to get that one a lot.
I can imagine. I can only. Mommy said I will tell you hi if I knew. But that's fun. So would you want to at any point maybe transition? And by transition I mean like, okay, TikTok is doing great. It's fantastic. Let me explore the social media apps.
Oh yeah.
Let me explore Instagram. Let me explore Facebook. Let me explore YouTube or something. Or are you doing that already?
Instagram, yes.
Okay. What same thing you're doing on TikTok? What you're doing on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm even trying to find another content. Mix it up with the stories.
Right.
Yeah. So it just doesn't get boring.
Yeah.
And so people can get used to something else.
Yeah.
Then to attract a different set of audience, because everyone is used to 11 p.m. I want to go and watch Pearl's story. So some people don't really have time for stories. So I have to I'm trying to look for something else that would captivate people's attention.
Because somebody was here yesterday, a creator, and was telling me how that he's a Facebook person. He was telling me how that Facebook content is not Instagram content, and is of course now from your explanation, it's definitely not TikTok content, and that makes sense to me because I have a TikTok account, right? And I told you how that I was one of the in 2020 like that app.
You're rushing to open it, Abby.
I rushed opened it, and it blew me up. Like it was ridiculous because I was doing comedy content, and it was wild. I enjoyed it, and I didn't think it was going to do me that. It was exhausting. I was doing videos. I was like 5 videos every day, and I was enjoying it. But it got to a point I'm just like, well, I beg, is that becoming work? And when something becomes work for me, I'm just like, you know what? Nah. So I stopped.
It's not routine.
Yeah, and then I then realized that sometimes try to revive it. So what I will do is I'll lift content off. Like I'll create content that's supposed to be on Instagram and put on TikTok. It will not go anywhere. It's about 31. I'm telling you, it's about 31 views or 50 something views, and it makes sense because I had Instagram in mind when I was creating that content, and then that content will do great on Instagram, but won't do anything for TikTok.
Okay.
And I'm just like, bro, so I'm gonna do Facebook content, do Instagram content, do TikTok content, do YouTube.
No,
I'm one person.
No, you don't really have to do that.
Right.
One content is enough for all the apps. Now it depends on how TikTok works. Like TikTok now, if you want TikTok videos to go viral, you need a caption. Aside from the caption, you need
The
one
that
on
you-
the video.
on the video, the text on the video.
Yes, and you could work with auto captions as well. Captions like
Right. Okay.
subtitles,
Subtitles. Right.
then hashtags.
Okay. Hashtags work on TikTok.
Yes,
Mm.
hashtags work.
They don't on Instagram, apparently.
They don't on
No,
Instagram.
that's what Meta said. We don't care for those things. Yeah. Okay.
Hashtags, yes, hashtags work.
Interesting
on
stuff.
TikTok.
All right. This is like a TikTok masterclass, and I love that I'm learning a lot. Maybe
Yes.
my sisters have been on my neck. Go
TikTok
back
is
on
really
TikTok.
nice.
I'm just like, I don't know, but I'll think about it. I
And if
think
you
I
can
should.
add trending sounds, just reduce the volume, but the song is going to be.
Oh, that works
Yeah,
too.
that works too.
How do you even know what is trending? There's
All
a trend
these,
map.
eh?
Is there a trend map on TikTok?
No, but like all these trending songs, like if you're on your FYP,
Mm-hmm.
before you watch like 10 videos, you hear a trending
All right.
song.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's something about this song that I need to.
Mhm.
Okay, that's interesting. Fine, no wahala. Are you dating anybody? Any relationship? I'm just curious. I know I'm asking.
I plead the fifth.
You're one of those girls that have multiple men in the DM.
No.
One picture, 10,000 in my DMs. Okay, we see you.
Fire.
We see you. But this was a fun conversation. Is there
Yes.
anything that else that you think that Charles, you're missing that I need to know about, like the app or like just influencing on TikTok or social media in general?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
At least you're blown on Instagram now.
I'm not blown on Instagram, to be honest. I don't think I'm one of those blown people. I'm not blown, but I mean, I create and I enjoy creating. Do you understand? And the numbers are not bad, but like I'm not blown on Instagram.
How often do you create on Instagram?
I create at least in a week. I must drop like 3 videos.
Yeah, I want to
have
ask
Yes.
how that works. Now, TikTok, you have to create every day, or you have to post like twice or 3 times in a day.
Mhm.
Is it like that with Instagram?
Yeah. So yes and no. I'll tell you why. So for Instagram, you can post twice a day, but you are sure that one of those videos won't do
You
well.
won't go back.
Yeah. And then Instagram takes very, very important your peak period,
Yeah, what?
your peak time. So there's something called peak time, and the way you do 11 p.m. and everything on TikTok. As creators, you can check if you have a creator account on Instagram. You can check when your peak time is. So for me, it's 6 p.m. every day of the week except Saturday. Saturday is 12 p.m. for me, so I know that.
How do I check?
I need to, like, that's a whole demo, but I'll show you. So settings, you go to your account, sometimes you can check per video, but go to settings, go to your account, go to insights, you see all of those things, you see the map, everything there, right? It's like a pie, is it a pie chart? I call that thing.
Oh,
It's
that
like
one
all those
goes like
that
this.
thing, and then you see the
It is on TikTok too.
even for some people it's weird, but for some people they have different peak periods per day. So Monday this is 4 p.m. Tuesday is 8. Wednesday is
Yeah.
crazy. That's like a whole thing. But thank God that's not my situation, right? And then so that's when you see some people say, oh, I need to post by this time, or for some people like me, I tend to schedule. If I know I'm going to be
Okay.
busy today, I'll schedule the content to be posted automatically by that's
That thing works.
Oh, it does. Oh. It works for me, Sha. I don't know, but it works for me, especially if it's paid content. You have to, do that. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's. But then if I post 2 times, I'm sorry, but I
One,
post
I mean, but
one
if it's
a day.
TikTok, if you like post 3, the 3 could go
Oh,
viral.
that's nice. So
Yes.
that's very good
Yes.
algorithm.
Sometimes I post like
reasonable.
if I'm posting a long story, so I have to like divide it into 2 parts, 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
I post by 9 p.m. and part 2 will be like 11. This is that part 1. Within 2 hours, I can get like 10K views already.
Within 2 hours.
Within 2 hours.
Hey, they bolo. Like you, I love it. And then do your ads also get as much engagement?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes my ads get like 120, 200
Yes.
per view.
With good
And
comments.
sometimes 20K.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But with good comments as well, like good engagements, basically.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Like, I'm interested. I want.
Okay.
And I'm always fighting my vendors. So if anyone complains about them, I always fight them. Like,
Nice. And do you? How often do you adjust your rate cards? Do you is it every 3 months, every 6 months, every year?
well, I just started taking ads like 6 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I've adjusted twice now. So like
Fantastic.
3 months. Yeah.
Okay, great. I just I love it. I'm happy for you that you're doing fantastic and you're making money, which is really important. It's
Yeah.
fun to create content and all that great stuff. And I mean, what's better is when when you're having fun and it's paying some of your bills. At least maybe not all, but at least a few of your bills. That's really exciting. Yeah, thank you for coming. I had a great time just with you, and I pray and I hope that I take my TikTok a bit more seriously. I don't know.
You
I don't know, to be
should
honest.
tap. Thank you.
Balut,
House.
balut.
think it's funny, and
It's
you
so
can't
funny.
smile. You can't laugh. You have to be like this, and you can do it for like 3 hours. Because sometimes I scroll, I come back, and I still see that person there. Oh, thank you. Oh, balloon, pop, pop. Gang, gang.
Is the gang so animated for me? I cannot deal.
And they have these eyeliners that you just know that it is so animated, and they're real. Some will dance, so
They'll be dancing on live.
Hey, okay, 5K dolls. You think I will dance?
What?
If I'm making 5K in a day, I will dance.
I mean, yeah, if you're making that much in a day, why won't you dance?
If I'm making it in a week, I will dance.
Ha.
5K in a week, 1K per day.
We're gonna dance so we have to for that's not all we're gonna do for TikTok. Oh, my goodness. Oh wow. Okay. So for those of us who don't know you, or what's the handle on TikTok, Instagram as well, if you don't mind.
Same name.
All right, Pearl.
Justpearlna. Justpearlna. Like just Justpearlna.
All right. So Justpearlna on TikTok and on Instagram. Thank you again for coming, and we do hope to see you in the big places and doing great things. Very soon. But before I let you go, finally, what's your biggest aspiration? In life.
I want to be an actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see it actually. I see it. I think you should be an actor.
And a script writer.
Okay. Have you written any scripts before?
Yes.
Great.
I write them and I keep them.
Oh, you should. Yeah, you should put them out there now.
Out where?
Like produce something of yours and put on YouTube and I'll
Okay.
see how it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I'm
you
talking
should.
about movies, so
Yeah, movies. I mean,
Like
not
short
everybody. No, yeah, not everybody has their feature lengths on YouTube. Even your biggest actors. I didn't even know that Missy Johnson had like her own account on YouTube where she creates her own movies and she just posts it there. Right. These movies don't go on Rock. They don't go on DSTV. They don't go on in the cinema. It's just
Go
on
on Miss
YouTube or Miss Justice's page on YouTube. So I mean, imagine just picture it. You're having Pearl's TV. And you produce your stuff and go on your TikTok or live. I'm like, guys, I just made a movie. Go and watch it. Run the numbers up. That's money. That's also YouTube money. There, don't play.
It's hard to go viral on YouTube.
Well, everything is hard. So I mean, I think the motivation for you would be the way I started on this TikTok. Let me even start. Small. It might just be. It's just be one film that you didn't even think that. Maybe one short film. You didn't even think that. It should just. Before you know it, you never can tell, really.
Fair enough.
And I mean, in this time and age where you really don't need anybody to hold you by the hand and say, take you to this director and say, oh, put this guy in the film. Or, I mean.
Because I've auditioned like a number of times, and trust me, I did not like the experience.
Okay, I can imagine.
Ha.
No, I know.
Nigerian industry
is a crazy place.
Oh, wow.
I know. But the great thing about, and that's why some people are also like big on tend to go deep into Instagram content creation, because once it hasn't come to TikTok yet, but once you are able to break even the way you've broken in, for example, on TikTok, imagine that was Instagram. Now you'll be in movies. Then you're gonna run for fame, sir. Because those guys that you want to give you the job are not really big on TikTok. I mean, the Instagram and Facebook is their thing, right? Eventually they might cross over and then
that
see.
one. Hey, I just remembered something about that.
What's that?
Someone told me like a challenge. Yeah. Oh, Pearl, you know that CEOs are not on TikTok. So if you know what's good for you,
exactly.
move your stories on Instagram and Facebook.
Exactly. So. And honestly speaking, those kind of stories to sell on Instagram. Yeah. To be fair, they do. So what my advice again will be, before you put your caption, or even with your caption, we don't really care. Save it, my sister. As you're posting here, just drop it. Don't say, let me just dump it on Instagram.
Instagram videos, do they have to be 1 minute for them to go viral? Because I heard it has to be less than 1 minute.
No. See, we'll preach this picture behind the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about the show. My handle is at _CharlesBorn. Follow all the other handles there on your screen. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces!